do something a little unexpected, throw a little curveball. I'm not going to try to be funny because looking on the board, there's plenty of guys I think are funny. But hey, America, land of the free, huh? Land of the free. We free to get in our car and drive down the road. If we pay the gasoline tax, if we pay the fee, get a license. Hey, if we drive down the road, get us a hotel room. If we pay the tax on rooms and all. We're a country of freedom. Freedom-loving people. We want to export freedom to all other countries. Last count, we have military personnel stationed in 86 countries around the world. Military personnel. But we're going to live by be free. Just like Germany, 67 years ago, we defeated them in the war. We still got military personnel stationed there. Free. And here's my point. I'm thinking back, who's a free man? Well, I knew a man who was free one time. My grandfather, Poppy. A little bit about Poppy. When I was young, which was many, many years ago, Poppy looked like an old fellow. He drove school bus, lived outside of Fayette, Alabama. Yeah! Had a little four-room house. The facilities were out back. It was a two-hole. Some of y'all might think y'all are real sophisticated. Y'all are not. That many years, there are still people who are alive today who have used a one or two hole. Not that sophisticated. You're not that far advanced. He did build a bathroom onto his house. Didn't have to get a permit. Didn't have to have an inspector. He just did it. Sounds like you're free. Now, Poppy drove school bus. I remember doing that for a few years. But he made his living fixing lawnmowers. And he had a grist mill. Both these businesses was combined in the same building. Now this building was about 24 foot long, divided into two rooms, 12 foot deep. On the back of one had a little side shed. Now the lawnmower portion helped one of them. He fixed lawnmowers, had a little shed out front. You bring your lawnmower up, Poppy could fix it. You could probably brought a bucket of nuts and bolts and miscellaneous pieces of metal. In about 2 hours, you could have cut grass. He was that good. But he had a grist mill. Does anybody here know where a grist mill is?
No.
Right here. Grist mill. What is a grist mill, man?
You know, God only knows.
No, not God only. I also know. And I am not God, trust me. A grist mill. That is where you take corn and you grind it into either cornmeal or grits or other products. Now he had built this grist mill. He had a car body, well, just a chassis, a motor, had it in the back shed, had a leather belt that ran up to a wooden box he had made that he had his gears in and had his wheels. And the way the grist mill worked, you would bring a bushel of corn to him to have ground into cornmeal for cornbread, and he would grind it for half. This young lady might come up the next day because he had half the cornmeal. She would purchase it, a quarter a bag. No health inspectors, no building inspectors, no business license. He did this in a community. He was a free man. Today, you can't hardly go to the bathroom without having to pay a tax. Take it back, Murray.
Yeah.